99% of people in the world want the same exact thing, right? More money, with the exception of maybe Buddhist monks. But for the most part, everybody's primary focus is making more money. In fact, if you're watching this video, I'm willing to bet you can attribute most of your problems to a lack of money. So then, why do so few people actually study money? Why don't you study money? Why aren't you taking accounting classes or finance classes? Why aren't you reading books on investing? Before we start this video, I am a new YouTuber and I'd like to ask you to subscribe, but only if you like content about money, finances, investing, entrepreneurship, being a business owner, etc. All right, so let's get back to the point. Why aren't you studying money? Why aren't you taking accounting classes? Why aren't you taking finance classes? Why aren't you reading books on investing? A lot of people are going to say it's because they do not make enough money at their jobs to do anything other than work and pay their bills. But that is not true. And the same people who say that are always the same people standing in line outside of the marijuana dispensary waiting to get high. Or the same people with brand new Jordans on their feet.
I think he's talking to you.
You do have the time to study, you do have the time to learn, and you do make enough money to save and invest. You just don't manage your time or money very well, and you don't manage it very well because you don't know how, and you don't know how because you've never studied these things. I look at it this way. Money is a two-part equation: making money and managing money. Most of us learn how to make money at our first job, right? And then as we get older and we move on in life, we get better jobs, we get raises, we start careers, and then we start to make more money. But managing money is an entirely different ballgame. Most of us have no formal training. We don't learn this in high school when we need it the most, and then we develop bad spending habits at a very young age. We got to have the newest shoes, the newest clothes, car parts, etc. And whatever else young people spend their money on nowadays, which is a lot. So in this video, let's talk about money management. Let's talk about how you can take the first steps towards learning the principles that are going to give you more money. I'm going to assume you already know how to make money. You either have a job, you either do sales, maybe you own a small business. This video is not about making money, it's about managing money, which in my opinion is far more important. This does not happen overnight, but I can tell you that the longer you wait to start your financial education, the longer you'll be broke. The most important step to personal finances is detailed budgeting. You should keep a spreadsheet of every account you have, what the balance is, every credit card you have, and what the balance is, every bill you have, and what date it's due. You should map out all of your paychecks and all of your bills and come up with some sort of monthly financial plan. When you put it on a spreadsheet and then you look at it every single day, you become more conscious of your spending habits. When you know that your credit card balance is at $840 and that you can only afford to pay X amount next week, you pay more attention when you swipe it. Maybe you're in debt and you don't want to look at it because it causes anxiety. Do yourself a favor, do it anyways. Start chipping away at the debt slowly. Most of us have been there. In fact, 99% of Americans have been there. A few years ago, my wife and I had $10,000 in credit card debt. It was stressing me out. I didn't want to look at my credit card balances. Our company was just recovering from COVID. I stayed up at night just worried about how I was going to pay this off. But we started chipping away at it slowly. We tightened up our spending habits. And what do you know? We eventually paid it off. Do not dig yourself into a deeper hole. Make a spreadsheet. Look at it every single day. Update it every single day and understand where your money is going. This step, in my opinion, is what allowed my wife and I to grow our personal finances tenfold, 20-fold, and our company's finances. The next step is to start saving money. Do not tell yourself that you cannot afford to save. Instead, figure out a number that you can afford, even if it's $10 a week. Get that money in an account where you won't touch it, and get the idea in your head that I can afford to save. My personal recommendation to start is an Acorns account. If you do not have an Acorns account, get one today. It's an app. It's completely free to sign up. I am not an affiliate of Acorns. They do not pay me to say this, but I have used their platform for years, And it was honestly the first place that I started saving money. Every week, you can set it up to take $5 or $500 out of your account, and they put it into the stock market for you and the large index funds that are relatively safe, like the S&P 500. And so your money is growing. And they also do roundups. So if you go to the gas station and spend, $20.40, they will round that transaction up to $21 and put the other 60 cents into your savings account. And it doesn't sound like a lot, but if you swipe your card multiple times a day, it adds up day after day, week after week, month after month, and you can see where that goes. So in the future, I'm going to do more videos on personal finances. Not only am I a business owner, but I'm also a college student working on my degree in accounting. I've been studying investing and finances for years. I love to share the things that I've learned and how they've helped my life. I like to share what I've tried, what's worked, what hasn't worked. So if you like this kind of content, once again, please subscribe. I am a new YouTuber. It means a lot to me. Please give this video a thumbs up. It also means a lot to me. Feel free to jump in the comments and ask questions or even criticize me. As a new YouTuber, I am looking for ways to improve. And if it's your criticism that makes me improve, then I appreciate it. So I'll see you guys next time.